Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you can get notifications of whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now onto the topic of this video. It's Tuesday the 25th of October. Halloween is here. This video is all about the Halloween event. Loads to be looking at, so let's get straight into it. So first off, you can see that your internal castle view has had a bit of a Halloween makeover. So we've got some little pumpkins on the corners of our walls and bigger pumpkins with witches hats over the gates. The layout of the paths have changed. We've got some like pumpkin logos in the actual paving, and then we've got some more pumpkins on fire that are lit throughout the castle. So it's quite a nice little design change from spider webs and things like that there as well, which is pretty cool. And then we have the whole Halloween is here event. So it's on the right hand side here, obviously by this big flaming pumpkin. Pretty obvious, lots of different elements to it. First off, in the top left, we've got surprise chests. Obviously this is just a pack designed for the smaller spenders. You're going to be getting 3 super recruitment tickets and then the rare surprise chest, which gives you the chance to get between another 4 and 40 super recruitment tickets. So minimum of 7 from this pack. It does make it really good value. You're getting 2,000 gems as well. That's important for what we're going to see on the next one, which is the Halloween gifts event. So this is just your standard cumulative purchase event, and if you purchase 2,000 gems, then you will get back 1,000 gems, 2 X10 recruitment cards, and 15 wish crystals that you'll be able to use in the wish crystal event that is linked to this. Again, we'll talk about that later. Things to look at in this cumulative purchase event. Well, straight off, how many do you need to max it? 800,000 gems. So not a crazy amount compared to previous events, but it's still obviously quite a big investment. You're going to get 396 X10 tickets back, 538,000 gems, a few wish crystals, 60 wish crystals. We've got a few war badges, only a few courage medals. I think players probably would have liked to have seen more courage medals, and of course no one wants to see Mark of the Fallen. When you get to level 6, there is the pendant selectable pack, so you can either get the magic carpet, a wicked demon, or butterfly's love. So they're all previous pendants that have been released into the game. Further down, you can get at level 8, if you purchase 450,000 gems, it's a Legion pack selectable again, so you can either pick up the Ghost Messenger Legion skin, the Immortal Phoenix Legion skin, or the Headless Horseman Legion skin. I'm not going to bother looking at the specific buffs for those. I'm sure you guys have seen those already. And interestingly as well, in this event for levels 8, 9 and 10, they are giving the time compasses for resetting your lofty tech immediately, which obviously helps you gain more levels quicker. So there's one for the cavalry tech, one for footmen, and one for archers. And then finally, the kind of premium item, if you do purchase 800,000 gems in the next week, is going to be the Pumpkin Witch. That is going to be giving you an extra 7% siege might, 7% siege resistance, and the key thing here is the extra permanent attribute of plus 1.5% cavalry HP. So that is Halloween gifts. And then we're on to Trick or Treat. So Trick or Treat is available for everyone. As soon as you load it up, it's going to quickly pop 2 candy houses into your account. And you can see that this is on for, including today, this is on for a total of 9 days. Visit other lords' castles during the event and tap the holiday decoration to help them produce candies, and you'll get some amounts of candies which can be used to redeem rewards. So, to unlock your decoration, you go to unlock, and then if we scroll down, there are 2 different types of candy houses. So there's the amazing candy house, which you won't have. But then if you see down here on the left hand side, the magic candy house, you can have a maximum of 5 of them, and you can obtain them through the event. But you can unlock one and then unlock your second one. So now they're available as usual in the build menu, in the decorations section. And I'll just plonk them over here. So here we are, Magic Candy House. I'll put them behind my Neans, why not? And then back in to build to the second one. Thank you. And there's your candy houses. Now, just sitting in your castle, they're not going to do anything. But once players click on them, then they're going to start generating candies for you. You can see it's going to take 12 hours to generate 10 orange candies. Remember, you can obviously increase the amount that you have. If people want to purchase extra ones, then you can get them from this Halloween gift bag. You can see it's going to give you an extra 3 amazing candy houses and also the magic candy house as well. So these are going to give you more production of the sweets basically, and they'll give you the premium sweets, the amazing ones. So why does that matter? Well, if we go back into the menu, you can see there is an exchange section, and you can exchange for a magic candy house, or you can exchange for witch hats that you're going to be using in the spooky party event. Again, we're going to be looking at it in a minute. You can get some courage medals, 200, 1000, 1600, various amounts of those. You can also, interestingly, upgrade your orange candies to golden candies, and with the golden candies you can get another couple of amazing candy houses. You can get more witch hats, some super recruitment tickets, and then they also have this pretty cool Scorching Cold Night profile frame, which, yeah, I think that looks pretty cool actually. But you need 500 of them to get it. That's why it does look cool. And then there's the chat bubble as well, and then some resources. So a few elements to that. You can share that you've got your candy houses to your alliance, so that then people can come and find you. Now, recommendation: if there is anyone in your alliance that hasn't already got their candy houses matched with someone else, then they will be available to select here. But currently you can see everyone in my alliance, people are already using their candy houses, so there's no decorations available for production. But for everyone else in the alliance, they'll see my link is up now, and actually let's just share that to my alliance so people know. And in the chat then you can see that I've shared that I've got my candy house available, and someone will come and start doing that. If you want to, you can just go into people's castles, but you do need to make sure, everyone's going to need to make sure that they have their options set so that people can visit castles. And then once you're inside, you can see there's the Find the Candy House logo in the top left hand corner here. If someone has a candy house, that will take you to them. Doesn't look like aliens got candy houses, annoyingly, but yeah, that will take it to you, and that is basically the trick or treat event. So back into the Halloween menu, and now we're on to prep for celebration. This is your standard basically multi-day, multi-task event. So you've got, in the next 5 days, all the tasks are going to be unlocked, 78 tasks as usual. You've got cumulative reward chests up here, with a few nice things like the profile frame Spooky Night is going to be unlocked on the 3rd chest, just a super recruitment ticket and some gold on the 2nd, super recruitment ticket and speed ups, and on the last chest nothing themed, just super recruitment tickets, which again I'm sure there's going to end up being on day 4 these tasks that require you to use 20 super recruitment tickets, for instance. If it's not linked to a seasonal banner, then I wouldn't do it, but if it is, then obviously we will have seasonal recruitment this Thursday. It would be worth doing. What else are you going to get? You're going to get your spooky, you're going to get your witch hats to use in the spooky party, which we're looking at next. So you're just going to need to do your tasks, and it looks like the tasks are the same as previous events. So just make sure you work your way through these through the next 7 days. You've actually got 9 days according to this. So that is the Prep for Celebration event. Nothing really new there. Spooky Party. It is your standard fireworks style event. So obviously you can obtain the witch hats through Prep for Celebration. There are of course purchase packs as well. There you go. So daily offer of 10, another one for 10. I think there's going to be other packs which will give you more. Now on this fireworks event or spooky party event, there's only 15 levels, and if you're a free-to-play player, then you will get a permanent chat bubble. So this is exactly what I mentioned in the previous fireworks event. I said it was frustrating that free-to-play players couldn't get anything themed. So we do have something themed for everyone in this event, which I think is nice. If you are buying the medium level purchase of the Noble Benefits, then you're going to be able to get the Spooky Night permanent name tag. And then for if you're paying for the premium package, the Royal Benefits, then you're going to get this kind of pumpkin puppy gift, which is okay, but you do get 20 super recruitment tickets, so that is very good value. The key thing to note here is that and you get some like giant pumpkin lantern decorations for your castle, but the key thing is that this is another premium ranking reward event, so the more witch hats people buy and use, it's going to be on a rankings system, and as usual the top 10 people will get a premium item, and this time the premium item is Wings of Ice. These are going to give you an extra 12% siege defense might when used, an extra 12% siege defense resistance, an extra 2% troop damage, that's pretty key, and then the other permanent attributes are an extra 10% defense might and 1.5% siege defender damage. So damage, again, one of the key attributes in the game, that's going to be helpful, particularly for, it's just going to make all the premium players stronger yet again. Obviously this is all about who has the biggest checkbook or deepest pockets effectively, and as you can see, the only the top 10 in each bracket will get a reward. Something to note as well is there is the baby ghost pendant that will be rewarded to the top 20, and those players will get an extra 7% siege might and siege resistant when it's in use, pretty standard. And the permanent attribute for this is an extra 3% defense siege might. Okay, on to the next one, Haunted Tower. So this is a new kind of style event. I don't think we've seen this one before, or exactly like this anyway. We did have in our in the Imperium News Haunted Tower rules. So in the first stage, Lords need to complete daily tasks and donate resources to gain alliance points and unlock personal and alliance points rewards. In stage 2, in a couple of days time, R4 or other alliance members need to place the Haunted Tower at the designated spot of the server. After placing the tower, Lords may send troops to attack, gain points and complete tasks. The higher the level of the tower, the larger the points multiplier. Lords can only attack the Haunted Tower placed by their own alliances. So let's have a look at it back in the event. So in the first stage of the Haunted Tower event, we've got the frontline armament stage. So you're going to have daily tasks to complete. Basically, you just complete the task. So killing Headless Horseman, that's part of a Horror from the Ruins event. A super recruit 5 times, don't like that obviously for normal players. And then donating, which is in the next section here. Another super recruitment 10 times, even worse, and then claim 6 hourly challenge rewards. This kind of thing should all be pretty easy to do. Now, when you claim, you can see you can get more witch hats, which is good. Daily donation on the next stage is literally just 5 different elements of donating lumber, marble, iron, food, and gems. You can just click the max donations if you're happy to do max donations, and you can see how much it's costing you in terms of each attribute. So you're going to have to give 5,000 gems per day. Once you've done all of that, you're actually contributing towards your alliance's grand total. Let's just claim those on the daily tasks, and you can see that your alliance needs to accumulate up to 250,000 points, and then you can get rewards. So the first reward box is giving 5 witches hats, a speed up and some hero XP. Next one is giving basically the same again, and then the third will give 10 witch hats, a super recruitment ticket, a speed up and hero XP, and the final one, another 10 witch hats, 2 super recruitment tickets. So you're getting a whole 3 from there if you can get 250,000. And then there's the Alliance contribution leaderboard to see who's doing what and how well they're doing. If you share, that will give you another daily task, just so you know, so that's good. They are giving some courage medals at least from there as well, which only 50, but everyone's trying to accumulate as much as possible. Once we get onto the next stage of the event in a couple of days, I'll do just a quick video updating purely on the Haunted Tower event after that. On the top right of the screen, we've got Jumpin Pumpkin. Help. The front line is short on supplies. Please send the supplies to the safe zone and try not to be intercepted by enemies. This is, of course, the barrel event, exactly the same as before. 10 chances a day. Load into the screen. And as you can see, it's the barrel event, but with a pumpkin theme. So you're literally using a pumpkin instead of a barrel. It's still the same. You need to avoid what's on the walls. And this time it is a ghost theme, as you can see, or like kind of a demon theme. Same kind of multipliers as before. So you've got your unstoppable, which means you can't be killed no matter where you hit on the wall, but obviously that lasts only a couple of seconds. You've got your double multiplier, and you also have the slow down, which isn't coming up now. So we won't spend any more time doing this. So let's try and kill myself. There we go. So if you hit the wall, you can share obviously your score. You're going to want to do that because when you click on claim, you can see in the menu that we have several rewards. There's a participation reward and a score reward. So if you log in, obtaining the different titles, and then in the score, here we go. So you can get a super recruitment ticket every day, and obviously, as you can see, more hats as well. So that's good for the spooky party event. And of course, we've got the usual rankings so everyone can see in each bracket who's getting the most points, which is Nikolai Pro at the moment. Well done, Nikolai. Okay, on to the next thing, which is Callahan's Treasure. So Callahan's Treasure is your usual format of Horror from the Ruins. This time you have to kill the Headless Horseman marauders that are on the map, and you can only get you want to kill just 10 a day, and that is going to give you Callahan's Treasure. So if we quickly go into the map view, you will see that there are just level 1 Headless Horse. Oh, it didn't let me go. Level 1 Headless Horsemen, there they are. That's what they look like, and they're going to give you these Callahan's Treasure. So we're just going to quickly attack that, and then you'll see in the first 10 Marauder attack reports for the day, you've got your Callahan's Treasure. So you only need to do 10 of those, and then of course, as usual, if you go into your items, there they are, Callahan's Treasure you can use. Let's use all 10. And what have I got? I've got 20 Witches hats. I've got some 8-hour speed ups, which is always good. Some Words of Truth and advanced recruitment tickets, but you can get some super recruitment tickets if you're lucky. And I'm sure players are going to want to get some Words of Truth and the Witches hat for that cumulative event as well. So we're almost there, guys. Last part of the event is the Wish Crystal, which is your standard Wish Crystal event. So again, it's premium only, so players will have to obviously purchase these in packs, and also with the cumulative event with the Halloween gifts, you do get 60 of these as well. As usual, then you basically are collecting these Ice and Fire Legion vouchers this time, and if we go into the exchange shop, you can see that for 400 vouchers you can get the Castle of the King castle skin, which is giving permanent attributes of 1.5% siege might, 2% cavalry resistance, and we've got the Ice and Fire Legion skin, which I think looks pretty cool, and that's giving you an extra 5% army might and defense and an extra 3% siege resistance. There is the other kind of exchange items in here as usual. We've got super recruitment tickets, courage medals, war badges, and more copies of Alfred. So those of you still trying to upgrade more Alfreds, 160 vouchers is going to get you a copy of Alfred. You can get 3 more copies of him, and then your kind of usual wisdom medals, that kind of stuff, resources, speed ups as well. So there you go, guys. Nearly a 20-minute video. I think I've tried to cover everything as quickly as possible. Lots going on, but obviously not a lot new really. The Haunted Tower is really the only kind of new gameplay mechanic for the event, which I think is why the devs are pushing it. There is something for everyone, at least, and players will definitely pick up more super recruitment tickets this week than they would in a normal week. All players will, and I think a lot of the kind of even the premium items, even the cumulative event, the Halloween gift event is better value than it has been. Lots of different options available to players there, and it doesn't take too much of your time really, unless you're trying to get that top score. on the Jumpin Pumpkin event, of course, then you're going to want to probably give a couple of hours for doing that. So yeah, it's all good. I think they've put a lot of effort into the artwork and design, a bit more than usual. Like this is the outer castle view as well. Where is it? There are some. There you go. They've even done the ruins exploration in a Halloween theme as well. So I think that's all quite nice. And again, as I say, I will update you guys on the next stage of the Haunted Tower event in a couple of days' time. So if you've liked this video, please do click on the like, and if you could share this video and my channel in your Alliance chat, Province chat, map chats, guild chats, and through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. What are your thoughts on the Halloween event? Do you think it's better than last year's? Are you happy? Do you like the design work? Do you like the gifts and the variety available to us and the gameplay over the next 7 days? Pop your comments in the comment section down below. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.